America cannot win. Not a military shot, something far more devastating. Last week, Beijing announced an immediate ban on exports of gallium, germanium, and antimony to the United States. Now, if you do not know what those materials are, let me explain why this matters. Without gallium, you cannot make advanced semiconductors. Without germanium, you cannot make fiber optic cables. Without antimony, you cannot make military.
Breaking news, the world is now on high alert. China has officially sent warships to defend Venezuelan. Operation Argentine media called the most dangerous. Breaking news, the world is now on.
It's happening, folks. America's nukes breached, Moscow on fire, and now everyone's asking the same question. Are we next? In just 48 hours, China launched a covert cyber attack on our nuclear command systems, and they got in. This is not a drill. This is not a movie. They hacked deep into our National Nuclear Security Administration, the very agency that guards our stockpile. And, well, while we were still reeling from that breach, Ukraine unleashed 200 drones into Moscow's airspace, shutting down airports, disrupting Russia's war machine, and sending a direct message to Putin, you're not safe anymore. So here's the terrifying truth. Both of the world's most dangerous powers, China and Russia, are being tested. And Trump's America, it might be the only thing that's standing between order and total collapse. But here's the kicker. You're going to see exactly why some experts are saying that these two events are not random. In fact, they are strategically linked, and that what comes next may target you. It might target your power, your food, or even your peace. So we're going to talk about why some insiders believe that this was a deliberate attack of war by China, why Ukrainian drones are now flying deeper than ever, and what President Trump just told Zelensky behind closed doors. Oh, and of course, what Russian state TV just said out loud about burning Ukrainian cities to the ground, using illegal weapons banned by international law. Now, do not blink, do not scroll, because if you think that things are heating up in Moscow, wait until you see what is about to happen here. So I want to go ahead and break it down, all right? By the way, if you appreciate the daily news updates, please hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. So let's start with what should have triggered every emergency alarm in Washington. China just breached America's nuclear nerve center. Not just any system, the National Nuclear Security Administration, the very agency that is responsible for modernizing, maintaining, and protecting our nuclear arsenal. And how did they get in? Through a zero-day vulnerability in Microsoft SharePoint. That's right, guys. A document sharing platform used inside some of the most secure government departments on Earth. Let me say that again. Beijing didn't even need to launch a missile. They just logged in. And according to Microsoft thieves, according to Microsoft themselves, this wasn't just some random hack. This was state-sponsored, coordinated, and precise. So I got to ask you guys, should we be more afraid of a missile or more afraid of a login screen? And so here's where it gets even more intense. President Trump immediately convened the National Cyber Command. And you better believe he's not just talking. His administration has already greenlit massive cyber defense reinforcements and retaliation frameworks because he understands.
Go on and think whatever you want, but the war's over now. That's a good thing, isn't it?
How naive.
What was that?
Don't you remember anything? When we were there, Arami was planning to use the chakra cannon to blow you and Ikata up. Things only went our way by the slimmest margin. Look, war is ruthless. People who don't get that just end up dying.
Yeah, I understand that, you know. All I'm doing is asking how we can stop people from hating one another. If Ikata isn't forgiven, the same cycle will just start over again.
And all I'm doing is trying to tell you that not everyone will understand that.
Still, if no one stops it at some point, then the conflict's never gonna end. You're leaving?
We're done with our report, aren't we? Just let me go do what I want.
And you, don't try so hard to get into fights here.
But
It'll be alright. I'm sure they won't do anything bad to Ikata.
yeah, okay. Kawaki!
Huh?
weren't you with Boruto and the rest of the team today?
Who cares? It seems like you're in a bad mood. You getting into a fight with Boruto again? Hey, that's none of your damn business! Huh? What's with the attitude, man? Look, just shut up.
Come on, guys, stop it! We just managed to get back from the hit and miss. Can't you even try to get along?
That is correct. Let us stop fighting and talk it out. Guess you're right. Kagura would laugh at us for fighting over something so ridiculous. Obviously, you're just as naive as everyone else here. What? If we could end conflicts by talking, then we wouldn't need Shinobi. You bastard!
Please,